Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to celebrate. The Glidercat channel reached 5,000 subscribers today. Now my channel's still pretty tiny, but 5,000 subs just feels like a huge milestone. I cannot believe it. Now right at the top, I want to sincerely thank all of you that have chosen to subscribe to the channel. I hope you'll find a lot of content here that you'll enjoy. It was actually at the end of last April when we hit 2,500 subs. So it's taken almost exactly 9 months to double the number of subscribers. That seems pretty good. And boy, if we could repeat that and double in size again over the next 9 months, that would be pretty darn awesome. I can't imagine the Glidercat channel hitting 10,000 subs this year. That would be something else. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Who knows? Anyway, most of the channel growth that we've seen since the last milestone 9 months ago has really just come in the last 3 months. Now, looking back, May was a very good month for the channel, but then the months of June through October were just brutal, with very little subscriber growth and a big decline in the monthly watch time. Pretty depressing time, actually. It actually takes quite a lot of time and effort to keep the Glidercat channel running, and by the end of that dismal summer, after 6 months of work, creating content and not seeing much growth at all, I just about shut the channel down. Now, I love games. And so my enthusiasm for games, that'll probably never end. But the YouTube stuff is a fair amount of work. So putting in all that time and not seeing much results, that kind of thing can really be tough on your spirit. And I've seen several channels, coincidentally about the same size as mine, just give up and throw in the towel over the last, I'd say, 3 years. I've seen several channels my size just kind of give it up and stop posting videos. So anyway, I came pretty close to that, but with the support of Glidercat patrons and channel members, and the many words of encouragement that I received in my community posts from subscribers and viewers, you may remember I posted, if you're a longtime subscriber to the channel, you'll know that I posted for a while on kind of the future of the channel and that. But with those comments and with that encouragement, I decided to try and stick it out for another 4 or 5 months, maybe make some changes to the mix of content, see if I couldn't spur some growth, and then make a decision at the end of this coming March whether or not to keep the Glidercat channel running or not. So that way, by making that decision, I wouldn't have to think about it every day, because it was just really bringing me down, trying to decide, is this something that I should keep going or something that we should just kind of cut bait and free up a ton of time? Still do the gaming, but just find some other way to share that enthusiasm, maybe just on Discords or something. But then pretty much after making that decision, November turned out to be like the best month the Glidercat channel ever had up to that point. The release of Astro Colony into early access last November ended up bringing a bunch of new subscribers who were enthusiastic about that game to the channel. It's an awesome game, and I really enjoyed making that Let's Play series. If you haven't checked out Astro Colony, highly recommend checking out that game. It's still in early access. It's still getting a lot of updates. Very, very cool. So yeah, November turned out to be a great month, and it gave a much needed boost to the channel and my spirit. So I was happy to see that. Then there's a bit of a dip in December, not a big deal. But in that month, I did post the Glidercat channel's most watched video ever. It's the opening episode for the Season 2 Let's Play of Colony Survival, which is another awesome game. That Let's Play is still ongoing, and I just recorded some episodes a couple days ago. Man, that is a cool game. Addictive. But that video, the episode 1 of Colony Survival Season 2, that video just passed 30,000 views. So that's a record for my tiny channel. And it's blown away the previous very long time record holder, which is my Captain of Industry early preview video. And that one is just about to hit 21,000 views, and it's been up for, I don't know, a year and a half. Yet again, another awesome game. Captain of Industry, man, one of my favorite games to come out in the last 3 to 5 years, I'd say. Very cool. And we have that going too. I have a season of that on the channel right now too. So if only all videos were like that, man, 21,000, 30,000 views, that would be pretty slick. Now, here we are in January, and I've been posting quite a lot of new content, been very busy posting new content. And as a result, this month will end up being the new best month the channel has ever had, and not by a little. Total watch time for January is nearly double that of the next best month, which was November. And then January also broke the previous record for new subscribers, with over 600 new people subscribing this month. That is amazing. If only all months were like that. Man, that's pretty nice. So yeah, for the last 3 months, things have been really trending just great. So thank you all for your viewership. I really appreciate it. In terms of new milestones on the horizon, Glidercat channel total views since the start of the channel, that number currently sits at 888,000 views. Now in January, if you can believe it, it's actually had nearly 100,000 views in that month alone, just in January. But that's unusually high, so we'll see what the coming months are like. I'm not really expecting to get 100,000 views every month, at least not, where my channel is now. But man, we hit it in January. I think we're going to hit it. We're real close. Maybe, if we're lucky, we can hit 1 million total views on the channel within the next few months. Now, that'll be its own huge milestone. 1 million views. Wow. Again, we're sitting at 888,000 now. We need another, whatever that is, 112,000 more views. So we'll see. Probably a couple months, maybe, if we're lucky. Total watch time on the Glidercat channel. That's kind of an important metric. That's the one I probably look at the most. That currently sits at just over 145,000 hours since the beginning of the channel, a little over 2 months ago. Or 2 months ago, I wish. 145,000 in 2 months. But yeah, that sits at over 145,000 hours since the channel started, which is a little over 2 years ago. Now, the next big milestone there would be getting to 250,000 hours of watch time. So we still have a ways to go on that one. The channel, just to give you an example, the channel over the last 12 months has had 94,000 hours of watch time. So there's a chance we might hit 250,000 hours of watch time by the end of the year. We'll see. Fingers crossed on that one. I'm not sure. Lastly, the Glidercat channel currently has 15 channel members and patrons contributing to the channel. I don't really know, but 15 seems pretty good, I think. Now, by the end of the year, with just a little bit of luck and some good fortune, I'd love to see that number go from 15 channel members and patrons to, say, maybe 25 or even 3,500 channel members and patrons. So that would be fantastic. 3,500 patrons and channel members. Just kidding. So in all seriousness, I'm truly grateful to both current and former Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support of the content that I put together here. That also goes for those of you that have chosen to make a one-time donation to the channel by hitting the thanks button. All of that really helps, man. It's good. It's just beyond the dollars and cents. It's just, man, is that helpful for my spirit and my psyche and everything. And the Glidercat channel would not have made it this far without that support. It's just a fact. So please just know it truly means a lot to me, and I won't take it for granted. Thanks again for that support, patrons, channel members, and thanks button clickers. Lastly, since this is a subscriber milestone, I just want to again thank Glidercat subscribers for helping the channel reach this huge milestone. I really appreciate it. It's a big deal to me. Thank you very much for that. And with that, I'm about to jump into some more recording. So I'll sign off by saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.